Welcome, disc golfers. Today we're going to talk about a challenge that's faced by many. Trying to play a tournament round or a disc golf round in wet or rainy conditions. Not like what you see here today, but what you will see here tomorrow. Now, wet and rainy conditions make it tough to play disc golf because, well, first of all, the disc slips out of your hand. Second of all, after playing in the rain in the wind for about an hour, you're sick of it, you're tired. If you're covered in water, you're wet and heavy. Third of all, it's not fun. It's not fun. But we're going to talk about some of the gear that you need to have in order to have a fun, rainy round of disc golf. Let's get into it. First thing we're going to talk about here, number one on our list when we're playing a wet or rainy round of disc golf. You need towels. You need to be able to dry your disc. That way you can get a good grip on it. Especially me, I fan grip, right? So you should bring more than double the amount of towels you think you need for a wet round of disc golf. So tomorrow I'm playing a double round tournament, all in the rain. I'm going to try and bring as many towels I can get. And especially you want to get the ones that are microfiber. They're better for drying the disc. Second thing you're going to need, number two on our list for gear, you're going to need extra pairs of socks. The reason is, as you play, especially if you don't have waterproof shoes, your socks are going to get soaked. If your feet aren't happy, you aren't going to be happy. I learned that early in my Boy Scout career, hiking. If your feet aren't happy, you're not going to be happy. So you need to have at least an extra pair of socks for when you finish the round. If you're playing 2 rounds in one day, I'd bring 3, right? You want to be able to change your socks and keep your feet happy so you're happy. Next thing that's going to help you stay dry during your wet or rainy round during a tournament or just playing normal disc golf is keeping an osmosis bag, right? And VP has this osmosis bag. I think it's just glass beads. What it does, though, is it helps absorb the moisture from your hands as you play. So this could be very helpful in a wet round. Now, something like a whale sack works good when you're just trying to dry your hands normally. But what I've seen is when they're taken out to a wet round, the chalk inside becomes all clumped up from absorbing the moisture. And the whale sacks don't work that great during a wet round. The next thing that could prove helpful for you on a rainy round of disc golf would be friction gloves. You can get these on Amazon. Most disc stores sell them. What they do is they're actually, if you look, or I could post the Amazon link. If you look, they have rubber hand tracks, kind of like, I don't know if anybody's played football and tried to catch, been a wide receiver, but they have the specially made patterns that make it easier to grip on. Now, what I experienced with friction gloves and why I probably won't be using them tomorrow is they make me late release everything. So I'd rather, I find myself just drying the discs off. The next thing that could prove helpful for you guys is actually by bringing a spare pair of shoes, right? So if you start round 1, if your shoes aren't waterproof or water resistant, then you can swap out for round 2 and have that dry feeling, right? That's really important for surviving a wet round of disc golf. The last piece of clothing we're going to talk about is actually you want to try and wear clothes that are waterproof or water resistant. Now, the outfit I don't have today it isn't pretty representative of that because I'm not playing in rainy conditions tomorrow, but I might include a picture of me playing tomorrow in my rain jacket here, or maybe me playing before in a different rain jacket and a different setup here. But you want to make sure that you're wearing clothing that protects you from the water, right? The water is going to make you tired. It's going to make you sloppy. If you can prevent that, you'll gain strokes on the course. The thing I want to talk about is bringing a Rainfly for your disc golf bag. Now what this does is this keeps all of the discs in your bag dry, away from the water. That way when you're going to wipe them off, you don't have to worry about it, right? So this is really important. And what you can do is you can take this Rainfly here and you can actually, what would be even better is, I don't have my umbrella today, but if you had your umbrella, then you can put your umbrella on top of your Rainfly, right? And that'll doubly make sure that your discs are dry. So we covered the basics of staying dry, what you need, the gear you need, the clothing, the accessories to survive a rainy round of disc golf. Let's see if I can stay dry tomorrow in my round at Borderlands. It's a doubles tournament I'm playing, and I'm going to include some footage here. But thank you for watching. Peace.